Hey man, we back. I don't know if you're aware. Memphis said Triple J, you gotta go. Let's get him up out of there. Went ahead and got some picks and some young players back. I think they got back a decent package. Now for Triple J, I feel bad for him because he's going to a location players are never really thrilled about going to, which is Utah. No shade to Utah, but let's keep it real. Um, as far as what they're planning to do, Utah envisions a future starting front court of Lauri Markkanen, Triple J, and Walker Kessler. I like it. People will say, "Oh, who's going to be the three?" It's Lauri. Lauri can play small forward. If you saw what he was able to, if you watched him from what he's been doing since he was in Chicago to what he's been able to do with Utah, he can play that. He can play the three. He's a 7 foot three. It is what it is. Now Triple J, he can play that power forward. He can play that power forward position. He can space the floor, rim protect. He can slide down to the five if you need a backup five when Walker Kessler say he gets in foul trouble. Yada yada. I think that's a good recipe for success. You're going to be a big team, and then to pair that along with Keontae George, I love it because he is their guard of the future. It seemed like they were a little hesitant to really believe what they were seeing of him by still giving other guards opportunity. That discussion needs to be done with now. That is your guard of the future, and you treat him as such. He should be untouchable, and you should continue to build around him because he showed you already. He is an. I think from this season, he's already an all-star caliber guard. So view him as such. You have three guys that can be. Now you have four solid pieces in that starting lineup. You have Keontae George, you have Triple J, you have Lauri Markkanen, and you have Walker Kessler. Got to figure out what you're going to do with that two guard spot. It can get interesting. But I think they have a good recipe to be a competitive team in the near future, and I like the plans and the foundation that they're laying over at Utah. So I have to salute them for that because it looks like it's going to be a recipe for success. Now, is that going to result in a championship? Time will tell. But I like the founding blocks that they have now with these pieces, and especially bringing in Triple J. You have a young team. You have guys that are experienced. You have a future with Keontae George. Let's. But hey, go ahead. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Do you think Utah has been made the right move in trying to bring in Triple J? I think they did because it gives them a recipe for success. You have three guys now, four guys that are building blocks for what you're trying to do in the near future. It's all about building from here now. It's not going to be instant winning. You got to go through the trials and tribulations, but eventually you'll get there. I like the recipe they have right now. But if you guys feel any other way, please let me know why. Because I think they have a young all-star caliber guard. They have an all-star caliber player now in Lauri Markkanen, as well as Triple J. Some would argue he's an all-star caliber player. Some would argue he's not. I still have a pet peeve with his rebounding, but that's a discussion for another day. But please, if you feel any type of way about this, let me know. Let's have some engagement, some debate. It is what it is. Y'all lock in.